Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Peter, and once more, I'm coming live from my studio. Today, I wanted to do an update on the DV-2025 rotary, and I know most of you are preparing to fill out the application. You're only waiting for the window to come by and start applying. So this is why I'm bringing you a lot of videos to give you updates and some information which you may need at your fingertips. But before that, if you are looking at this video for the first time, I kindly ask you to consider subscribing after watching my content. Please watch this content from the start to the end. And always thank you very much for my returning subscribers and those ones who have taken their time to look at my content. Usually I do a lot of research before I bring this content to you guys. Most of the time I use authentic websites like the Department of State, United States Department of State, which actually has authentic information. And that is the portal you're going to be using when you are doing the application. Now, so today's video, I wanted to tell you some of the things which you need to be very careful about before you fill the DV-2025 lottery form. You need to find out, or you need to confirm that when you are applying within the correct window. In the correct window, I mean when the DV is open. And this one is going to be in October 4th to November 8th. That's when the portal is going to be open. So if you go to Google and do a search, and you find some websites which tells you that the website has started, or you can start filling your application, that one is not an authentic website. You need to stay away from that website. And always avoid those websites which give you offers and they tell you they can do some work for free, or they can solicit to get paid to do it for you. And actually, this is something, if you have access to a computer and you have some knowledge a little bit on how to use the computer, and so long as you have the right information, is something you can do by yourself. So I'm certainly confident that you guys can do it, and try your luck. So make sure you avoid the scams, those websites, because they might take a lot of money from you, and finally they don't do a good job. And I'm going to link the right website below this video so that you know which is the right website where you go to apply for this green card. Always apply on the U.S. Department of State. And the U.S. Department of State, it does not have any partnership with any third party. The U.S. is independent organization, and make sure you see they have their own domain. The correct domain is www.dvprogram.state.gov. So if you see some other website saying .com or .something, make sure you screen, you do your due diligence, and fit those websites properly. Make sure you are on the right website. And while you're applying, there are certain things which you need to confirm that you have done your application correctly. So when you put your information, sometimes you need to see some check marks. The check mark tells you the information you have entered in the computer is been accepted. If you see an X, so that or a red writing, it means that you are actually entered the wrong information or in a wrong format, or you have not supplied the information needed, or you have missed something. And in this green card, the problem is you won't move or navigate from one step to another if you haven't finished. So they go in a sequence, and make sure you follow the instructions. And at the end of it, please look for a confirmation number. If you do everything successfully, it's gonna be a green light, which shows you that you have done everything successfully, and you will see the names displayed on the computer that application is submitted successfully. So once you get to that page, unfortunately I can't show you that page because they haven't opened the portal. And once you see that page, somewhere on the page is going to be a confirmation number. And that number is very, very critical. That's the number you need to write down somewhere. Keep it safe, because that's the number you will need when the results will come out next year. That's the number you will be using to check if you've been selected or not. So I recommend you keep it somewhere in your wallet where you keep your licenses, driver's licenses, your ID, where you keep your passport. Keep it where you keep your other certificates like birth certificates, educational certificates. Keep somewhere safe. And if possible, if you have access to a printer, or you can take a picture on your phone. So if you have a printer, you can print it out. Or if you know somebody you can trust who can keep it for you, try to give them that number, because you're gonna need it. So on that page, you are supposed to look for that confirmation number, and the confirmation number has your information on it. It has to have your name, first name and last name and middle name, and it should have your date of birth, which shows that the information you entered has been successfully submitted, and that's the confirmation. So that's very, very important, and it's very critical that you need to keep it. And while you're on the website, try not to do duplicate information, and don't waste your time to go. If you applied once, you are not supposed to go there to apply for the second time in that fiscal year. And by the way, if you try to go there and try to do a new application, the computer anyway is gonna reject you automatically. And so, but it's something to note that no need for duplicate information. So the photo which you use, I did another video. Actually, if you haven't seen it, you can go back and see it. On the photo requirements. The Department of State, where you send this application, they are very, very strict on the dimensions and the photo specifications. If you don't meet the requirements, your application might be rejected. So for that information, I did a video separate, so you can go and look at it. And if you are not sure what kind of voter you are supposed to use, it will show you everything. And once you're done, store your information, and the only thing you have to wait now is you have to wait next year. It's usually next year around the first week of May, that's 2024. The email address you used, if they have any information they would like to contact you, make sure you use a valid email, and don't forget your login information. That's the same email you're going to be using for correspondence, and your confirmation number. So guys, if you have any questions, please ask any questions, ask a lot of questions, and get out there, like I always say, spread the word, talk to your relatives, talk to your friends, and talk to people you know, encourage them to apply. And this is one of the ways you can come to the United States, through that green card, whereby you become a permanent resident, and you will be entitled to live in the United States permanently and work permanently once you get that green card. And also don't forget your family. If they qualify, please do tell them and guide them through, encourage them to watch my videos, so that you can get all the information needed. So guys, I hope I will see you in the next video, which I will be bringing a lot of updates. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. I do videos every week, and turn your notification on. In that way, if I do a video, you don't have to go search the video. YouTube will definitely notify you, and you get the video and get the information you need at your fingertips. Thank you for your time, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.